Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Bill P from BP3 Crypto on BP3TV. And I hope everybody's doing good wherever you are, day or night. And remember, this is educational advice only, not investing advice. With that, we're going to jump right into it. Today, I wanted to turn you on to something that I started on Telegram. Now, Telegram is a good messaging app. It's used widely in the crypto space. I believe it's from Russia, and it works really well. After you get up and running with Telegram, you can even overlay Betagram on top of it, and then you have yourself set up with some pretty good communication systems for up-to-date stuff. Now, a lot of these current companies, these cryptocurrency coins, use Telegram. They develop a channel, and well, a lot of them even develop multiple channels, and then use these channels to disseminate information. You can ask questions there. There's administrators, monitors. It's kind of like Twitter, but Twitter became a little bit too busy, noisy, too little widespread. So companies will maintain a presence on Twitter, but crypto companies have been really big on the Telegram. All right, you can download it. There's a web-based version, which we're going to use right now so that I can broadcast a video. But there's also a iOS and Android for your phone. There is even an app for the computer as well, so you don't tie up everything. Good stuff. Works pretty good. And just for the record, the video program that I'm using, and I've been using now for probably like about 5 months to produce these videos through the Surface Pro, is Loom, Loom. I'll put a link to both of those, the Telegram and to Loom, in the comments below. So let me show you what I got going on here. So you can see here, well, I simply just put in BP3TV and it pops up right there. Okay, cool. There I am. So I've been using this space to post a lot of the articles that I come across when I'm doing my research, and then I can go back over them when I'm formulating my videos. It also gives me a place, if there's something that's of interest to me, I can store that. It's kind of like my personal record. Now, I hope that you guys would join this as well, and then we can use it as a forum. I will still continue to do what I'm doing, so you will get like a lot of the research that I do weeded out for free, right? But we can also start a two-way dialogue. I'll leave everything in the description below, but it's BP3TV, just like you see on top, on Telegram. And please help me out. I need more than 2 subscribers. But check it out. Some of the things that I ran across today. This one right here on the bottom, look, the biggest scam in history of mankind, Hidden Secrets of Money, episode 4. I gave this a thorough watch. A lot of stuff I'll post and I'll brief through, but no, I watched completely here. I urge you guys to watch this as well. It talks about the United States and our current financial system, how it was created, how it works, what's good about it, what's bad about it. It's very, very interesting, a little disturbing, but it's a must. It's a must see. It's more than just a must see. It's a must know. Next one I'm coming across here is Dent. I don't know if you guys have heard of Dent, but Dent is a coin. It's in the mobile telephone business. And what they're doing is using the blockchain technology to provide telephone service. You can buy Dent coins and you can cash those coins in for levels of service. They are currently, look at this here, they just, hello, Germany. So Dent, the #1 telecom blockchain project with over 4.2 million users, is now live in Germany with 10 operators, a total of 111 million mobile operators. So we click on something like that. We'll see what's going on. Dent is live in Germany. And we can actually go right to the article here. So, check out my Telegram because it's a no-brainer. You see something that I've researched that for one reason or another I picked up on, and then you can quickly and easily click on it and you can find out more information to make your own decisions, right? So we just read this. It's a total of 111 mobile operators connected in 33 countries. So check that out, right? And look at this first comment. Wow, first developed country. Interesting. But the United States, Spain, Italy, Portugal, and others might disagree. So it is not the first in the developed country. Great job, thanks, stuff like that. So you kind of get the idea what happens. Well, this is actually Twitter here, but you get the idea. You can quickly and easily go look something up. And this one right here actually links you to all of Dent's current information. Look, live in Chile, live in Gambia. Pretty cool. Good stuff, Dent. I would highly recommend to check them out. Go back to BP3TV Telegram. And what do we got here? Oh, yeah, this is an important one, too. So right here, researchers have identified cryptojacking malware that conceals itself behind an Adobe Flash update and actually does install the victim's computer with the latest version of Flash to appear legitimate. So crazy, right? You click on this thinking it's a regular update for Adobe. Malware is put inside there. Adobe's updated as well. Pretty deep job there. I wouldn't say inside, but I would say that it's very well coordinated. I mean, who infects your computer and then gives you the update that you were expecting? Pretty sneaky. Next, we got here, despite calls from the U.S. Congress to provide regulatory clarity on ICOs, the SEC has reportedly expanded its crackdown on initial coin offerings, according to a report. Sorry, I read that kind of fast, but like I said, I went through all these earlier today. The U.S. Securities Exchange Commission has expanded its crackdown on initial coin offerings, putting hundreds of projects at risk due to a recent joint investigation by Yahoo Finance and Decrypt Media. So, you know, a lot's been happening here with the SEC, and they've been putting their hands on initial coin offerings, and that's fine. That falls in their jurisdiction, it looks like it's going to be when the lines in the sand are finally drawn. But they don't have clear and concise rules or regulations to follow. And then when they believe somebody did something wrong, had a fraudulent ICO, they go after them pretty strongly. So Congress has repeatedly asked for clarification on this, both from the IRS, the SEC. I mean, members of the community have been constantly commenting on the SEC's website in relation to the ETFs, but it's not a secret. In order to be compliant with taxes, we need clarification. In order to be compliant with ICOs, raising funds, we need clarification. I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, there's no more beating it into the bush. What was interesting here, though, is what I didn't like is see it right here in the article, but I saw it earlier before. Most of the cases that the SEC is handling, those cases get solved on the side, right? So say an ICO is brought up on charges by the SEC and they're found to be fraudulent or not in compliance. The SEC would make them return the funds back to the ICO participants and then pay some sort of fine and stop what they're doing, okay? Fine. Also, the SEC institutes like a gag order. So the companies can't talk about this. So we don't really hear about all of them that are going on, and we don't really hear in each case why. So how are we to get more clarification, learn past practices, and abide by rules and regulations if the SEC isn't putting them out? And then if on top of that, when they're finding people in violation of these things and they come up with a settlement, they're not sharing that settlement with us, right? What gives, right? What gives? Not cool, to say the least. But it's things like this that you can find out about through BP3TV. Crypto exchange Coinbase has added OX token. So yeah, this is an interesting one too. I mean, they're all interesting to me, right? But Coinbase launches its first token. So 19 hours ago, this article was written. This just happened yesterday. OX is the ERC20 token that Coinbase decided to list first. Leading U.S. cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase has started listing the OX ZRX token, according to an announcement published on October 11th. The move marks the first time that Coinbase has added support for the ERC20 token. For any ERC20 token, I'd be more specific. We heard recently, okay, that Coinbase was going to make it easier to submit additions to their platform. There's a form worked out, and they're going to go over things. And there are a handful of tokens that they've had their eyes on. So OX was the first one. The little bird on the little fly on the wall, a little bird in the tree has been whispering that BAT, Basic Attention Token, and XLM, Stellar Lumis, are also going to be added to Coinbase very shortly. Okay, this is only educational advice. You listen to it, have fun, do what you wish, but do a little research on it. Basic Attention Token, I like it. It's ingrained with the Brave browser. And XLM, I currently am holding both of those. So I am hoping for them to be added to Coinbase, but not just them. I'm hoping that more and more coins get added to Coinbase, coins and tokens, so we have more liquidity in the market. A lot of people will be exposed to these things when they see them on Coinbase. Back to BP3TV on Telegram, and we'll just go through a few more because, like I said, I'm going to leave the link in here, and then you can go and look at all of these yourself. A group. Oh, this is an interesting one, too, because this gives us an idea. This is interesting. A group led by one of South Korea's leading plastic surgeons has reportedly made a $352 million investment in crypto exchange BitThumb's holding company, right? Wow. What does that mean? So BitThumb is an exchange, and they recently had part of their exchange bought out by this Korean former head of digital platform. Okay, here we go. A group led by one of South Korea's leading plastic surgeons, Dr. Kim Bae-young, excuse me if I pronounced that wrong, has made a major investment in cryptocurrency exchange BitThumb's holding company on October 12th. So the surgeon's company, BK Global Consortium, closed a deal to acquire 50% plus one share of BTC Holding Company, the largest investor in BitThumb's, now they're the largest investor in BitThumb's operator, for around $400 billion. So listen, they got about 50%, $400 billion. Well, 352 for around 400 billion won. Now, this makes sense. Should be around 400 million. It's a typo there. 352. So they obtained 50%, almost 400 million. That tells us that the company, BitThumb, should be worth almost $800 million. So that's a real market valuation, as this was a purchase that was made yesterday. Now, BitThumb is a known exchange. They've been around for a little while. We can click on these links here in the articles, like you guys already know, and it'll bring us right to something else. BitThumb news. So this just goes over right from them, but this just goes over all the BitThumb arguments. It's good stuff right here. Back to the Telegram. Oh, another one I thought was interesting too. All right, so we know the United States has some problems with other countries around the world. We're currently in a big mess with Saudi Arabia, but there are sanctions imposed on things. So right here, United States Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, is calling on cryptocurrency exchanges to monitor Iranian use of cryptocurrency to evade sanctions. So they're saying, hey, if you are a exchange operated here in the United States and you're offering cryptocurrency from Iran, you are going to be in violation of the sanctions. So don't help Iran evade the sanctions. They want cryptocurrency companies to make a proactive stance in not dealing financially with Iran, even though it could probably be done on an ambiguous level because cryptocurrency, and it can't be stopped. I mean, a lot of these countries who have sanctions against them, who have friends in other countries, can simply use cryptocurrency as a means of exchange to do business because that cannot be stopped. The United States has a lot of power around the world, with the United States dollar being like the world domination dollar. But this is all changing with the influx of cryptocurrency. Now, am I saying this is good or bad? No. In this case, this is bad. I mean, we know that their sanctions are there for a reason. Iran has done things to us and to other people in the world that are unacceptable. So one of the ways to punish is to induce sanctions. So I, by all means, am not advocating to use cryptocurrency to get around sanctions. But what I am interested in is the regulation that's coming up, right? And this is another example where the U.S. Financial Crimes Enforcement Agency wants the cryptocurrency exchanges to be proactive. So again, kind of giving them some rules. I mean, at least they're giving them some guidelines to work within. If later on they go after cryptocurrency exchanges and say, hey, you've been working with the Iranian Petro, coin, hoopla dollar, whatever you want to call it, and we told you not to, now you're in trouble. Yeah, now you're in trouble because something was spelled out. So all we need is clarification, and then we can all be friends and get along here. But it goes on and on and on. Some conversations with a few people, but it's a great site. It's a great way to check things out. I mean, you could put your Telegram alerts on or something like that if you want for it, but you can simply download Telegram and add it to your way of researching. And I strongly urge you join BP3TV. And you can see right here above my head, I have tons of stuff: Box Nation, Elevate Group, Spectra, Enigma, JSNIP4, We Power Market, Bab Community, Ice Rock. I mean, it goes on and on. Potassium, Ravencoin. Ravencoin's really hopping, right? Ravencoin was added to Binance 24 hours ago, and then 12 hours ago, trading went live. So now there's some data there, but man, it has been a busy day. Ravencoin markets. It's been doing really good, but look at Ravencoin's available in a lot of places. And it's a good coin. Sorry about that, guys. But let's see what we're going here. Anyway, basically what I did wanted to say was, if you want, you can join BP3TV here on Telegram. Ask me about other things too. I mean, there are lots of different groups I'm involved in, and I'm willing to add people to other groups and guide you through some of the stuff that is really important and worthwhile listening to. All right, guys, once again, financial advice only. This is Bill P from BP3 Crypto on BP3TV signing off. Hope you have a great afternoon. Ciao.